Welcome, Odin Roleplays here, and this is Menace from the Deep. Alright, let's start. The Innsmouth Museum.
So, here it is. The inside of the Innsmouth Museum. It looks enchanting, Mr. Mayor.
I'm glad to see you're impressed, Mr. Graham, and that you decided to visit Innsmouth after all. But, as you can see, the museum is currently going through challenging times. Due to a rotting roof in most of the halls, there's a lot of moisture. We had to remove the most valuable exhibits to protect them from mold.
It's a bit chilly in here, but don't worry. My foundation has restored buildings in worse condition. Dr. Krauss, how do you find the local exhibits? Aren't they treasures?
Oh, are you asking me? I'm thrilled! I can't wait to start my work here. I'll instruct my team to conduct an additional inventory.
Mr. Graham, the museum is on the brink of closure. I would even dare to compare this place to an old and ailing horse that's better off being put down to end its suffering. Most private collectors have far superior collections than what you can find here. Are you sure you're ready to take on its restoration and upkeep? It's madness.
I know what I'm doing. They've called me worse names, my friend. Give me some time, and your town will be known for more than just the cheapest brothels. Thank you for your time, Mr. Mayor. I won't keep you any longer. Dr. Kruger and I will explore the museum, and if his assessment is positive, my lawyer will deliver all the necessary documents to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Graham. You're the only patron who has shown interest in Innsmouth cultural heritage. I'm just not sure what you're expecting to find in this place, but that's your business now.
Brain, you're a terrific actor.
I'm sorry, Head. I thought we agreed that my nickname is Kruger, not Kraus.
Don't worry. I believe this museum building will be perfect for the moths.
What? What's happening? This building is about to collapse! Gosh!
Keep your composure. It's just a minor earthquake. These things happen in Innsmouth. I visited this town with my father when I was young.
As you say, Head. But what was that noise?
You need to get out of the laboratory more often, Brain. I'm sure it's just a ship's siren leaving Innsmouth Harbor. Gather your people and see what interesting exhibits the moths can find here.
Alright, so here is basic. Let's see. Achieve victory over the enemy using cards, consumables and abilities. Okay. To the left side we have abilities. You can play an ability as many times per turn as your hero has insight points. And we have to keep those in mind. Alright, consumables. Consumables do not require energy to play and can be played at any time during your turn. Characters, you control only your hero character. Allies and enemies act independently. The turn starts with the hero's turn followed by allies and then enemies. So we act first. Then we have cards. Cards require energy to play. Can be found at the top left corner of the card. Once the energy is depleted, end your turn. Alright, straightforward. Play attacking cards, consumable or abilities to inflict maximum damage to enemies. To apply, drag the corresponding item into the target or click on the respective item and then on the target. We have combo bonus. The more attack cards you play per turn, the greater the attack combo bonus, added to subsequent attack card. At the beginning of the next turn, all combo bonuses are reset. Alright, so it resets every turn. And we have charge. The charge adds to the damage of your next attacking card. The effect of charge will end upon the character receiving damage from an attack. Alright. Then we have sanity. In a fight with 30 dangerous creatures, the hero may lose sanity points. Complete loss of sanity leads to defeat. Okay. Block. If enemies plan to attack you, play defensive cards. Consumable abilities to gain block. Block absorbs the damage the enemy intends to inflict on you. At the beginning of the next turn, residual block points will be halved. Combo bonus. The more block cards you play per turn, the greater the block combo bonus added to the subsequent block card. Alright. Then we have intention. Alright. The clear and statuses. Characters can impose various statuses stats on each other during the battle or have them from the very beginning of the battle. Make sure you familiarize yourself with them by hovering over the characters. Alright. Card experience points. Each time a card is used in battle, it grants an experience point to the corresponding card. If a card has enough experience, it can be upgraded after winning the battle. Nice. Card upgrades. Almost all cards in the game have upgrades. You can view all possible upgrades for a card by right-clicking on it. Alright. So we only control the hero. Our abilities is bandage, recover 4 health. Where's my consumables? Up here, yeah. Newspaper grants 20 block to the hero or an ally. Resilience. Each time the character is attacked, it gains dexterity 1 status. Poison dart. Apply poison 6 to a target enemy. We have 4 energy. And this will exhaust this card. Deals 50% more to non-humans. So exhaust means I suppose we cannot play anymore in this battle once I use it. It grants 8 charge. Alright, let's use one. We got 6 charge. So Lotus intends to deal 10 to the fisherman. Alright, let's kill him. Our sanity is full. Only I can. Let's use poison dart. Enter. Uppercut. Reinforced. It is a level 2 card. Deals 13 to a targeted enemy. Apply weakness to a targeted enemy. Alright, let's do it. A few hours later.
Greetings, Ed. There's something we need to discuss.
What happened? You look all dirty.
It's better to discuss matters in private. Brain, aren't you supposed to be dealing with test tubes in the basement or something?
Cease your bickering, gentlemen. We don't keep secrets from one another. Remember what the code states. Knowledge is light. Moths fly toward the light.
All right. Lotus and I visited the village, as per your orders. Many of the residents there are not in their right minds. They refused to talk to me. As night fell, we followed a group of fishermen dressed in rags who were heading towards the shore. They were mumbling something about the heart of the sea and carrying sacks. Approaching the ocean, they boarded a boat and dropped those sacks near some sort of huge rock sticking out from the surface of the ocean. A thunderstorm began, and the fishermen returned to the village. Lotus and I decided to use the same boat to get a closer look at the rock. Suddenly, as we approached the boat, attackers emerged from nowhere. There were many more of them, and I can swear they were inhuman. We had to flee, and something very strange happened there. I'm certain it was some kind of cult ritual, but I have no idea who those attackers were.
Calm down, Hand. You did everything right. Don't jump to conclusions.
Gosh! And why couldn't you have observed them more closely? What if they remember you?
He did everything right. Go get some rest. You've done a great job. Tomorrow morning, assemble a larger group from our society members and head back to the protrusion. Brame will also provide some of his people. For now, let's disperse and rest.
And now this is truly strange. The moon didn't disappear by morning. Why has it turned red-pink? I don't like this, Head.
I agree. My wise father has records of this in his journals. Let's wait for Hand and his team.
Here's the rock the fishermen were talking about.
My people are already examining it. And it's not just a rock. It's a monolith. I can't say yet what the monolith was doing at the bottom of the ocean, but it's definitely not a simple rock. It's covered in symbols of an ancient language. But that's not the strangest part. Inside the monolith, we detected signs of a very powerful force, the nature of which I'll need to investigate further. And I can't wait to begin my research. Head, if this monolith holds any secrets, I will uncover them. I never tire of repeating, there are no unknowable things if you're willing to accept that the answer may be far more insane. I'm so excited. It's as if Christmas came early this year.
Go ahead, Brain. Do your magic. Now, regarding the moon. According to my father's journals, the bloody moon is a sign of a new era approaching. An era of a new order, and the coming of the Elder Gods. My father didn't speak idly, so I'm beginning to lean towards the idea that our arrival in Innsmouth is not in vain.
I've already heard this from a local. Though they may not be talkative, I can get anyone talking. The local claims to have seen amphibious people with bulging eyes and scales all over their bodies. He says they are messengers of the gods.
Please try to avoid using force whenever possible. You know I don't encourage it. So, This is no longer mere gossip or jokes. We stand on the brink of something great and incomprehensible. What's happening now, what everything is leading to, was one of my father's greatest fears. He hoped this day would never come. But I'm ready to face this battle. I won't shame the memory of my grandfather and father. We need to establish ourselves in Innsmouth and set up our headquarters here. Please go visit the mayor and inform him that the museum is already under restoration. But before that, we need new people. Volunteers who are eager to uncover the truth. New Moth's members.
Alright, so we are in charge of a museum. And we need more members. Let's see, what can I build? Propaganda center. Unlocks character, private detective. Let's build it. Let's see the cards. We unlocked 30 cards. For the detective and 10 neutral. Alright, okay. There are quite a few items. Alright, so far I'm loving the vibe. Okay. We need to collect woods. Alright, let's start. We can only start as detective. We have professor, cultist, abomination. Alright, let's start. We have no supplies. Can I select that? We have 4 punch, 1 grenade, 1 fire axe. Take a swing. Some block and so this is a defensive. Let's go with the aggressive. Base ability, draw 1 card. Magnifying glass. Right, let's go. I see. 13 cards to play till the boss fight. So we have to choose. We have max fuel. So I'm not gonna choose this one. Visit the merchant to purchase useful items or relics. Elite foe fight. Or obtain a relic or a powerful card. Museum warehouse 2. It costs us 2 fuel. Let's obtain a relic. Let's see. Museum. You have entered the museum. There's no one around, and the dead silence makes the surroundings even more suspicious and unclear. In the museum, there are numerous interesting artifacts. You decide to take a closer look to see if there are any items with dark energy here. What do you do? Search for relics. Receive 1 of 3 relics of choice. Search for rare notes. Receive a high tier card of choice. Move on. No bonus. Let's get a high tier card. Ice Pick. Deals 8 damage to a target enemy. Apply cold to a targeted enemy. And we have mini bombs. This deals 9 damage total. For each 5 cards in the draw pile, gain 1 strength. And strength, for each stack of strength obtained, attack damage is increased by 1. Max stack 15. Oh, this is an effect. Let's get this one. Let's visit the warehouse. Driving through the forest, you notice roofs and chimneys of industrial buildings piercing the overcast sky. The journey is not short, but you decide to head there. What do you do? Steal planks or buy planks? I steal planks because I'm considering going to the merchant. Next. Right, we got 5 planks. A borough with hostile local residents. Let's visit the merchant.
Well, well, well. Look who's here.
Okay, we can sacrifice. Lose 20% health to gain 75 coin. Remove a card. Lost 1 sanity to remove 1 card from your deck. Consumables. This means 10 health. We have equipment. Grants 4 charge at the beginning of the hero's turn. The Bible. Apply Fearless to the hero at the beginning of any battle. The card's effect is ignored each time a card of the curse type is played. Probability 30%. We only have money for this one. Specimen Jar. Apply 1 parasite to a character. Grants 30 block to a character. So the parasite deals 3 damage at the beginning of the turn. If the parasite carrier dies, a young lang spider will appear on the opposing team. Alright, let's sacrifice. A lottery ticket. No, I'm not gonna. hunting horn. Removes all block from all enemies. And we have bulb. Apply static charge to a targeted enemy. A static charge deals 1 to 3 electric shock damage at the end of each turn. Damage is doubled against targets with the wet status. Alright, wet status. The character takes no damage from burning, but receives twice the damage from cold. Let's buy a hunting horn.
Oh, do you think this will save you?
Alright, let's continue.
Come again, if you don't die.
Elite Foe Fight. A showdown with a powerful entity from another world to obtain a powerful relic. Or a brawl with a hostile local residents. Alright, let's see that Elite Foe Fight. The character takes 60% less damage. Oh, we have a dog. Let's use this one. Let's draw one more. I only have 2 energy. Alright, let's use Hunter. Sogot intends to surprise private enemy. Dog intends to deal 2 to the Sogot. Sogot intends to apply 8 block. Let's charge, we will attack. We get bonus turn. Alright. Character receives 50% more damage from the base damage all attacks. What will he do? Dog intends to apply curse to the Sogot. Alright. Let's punch. bleeding. The character takes 60% less damage. Oh, that's Amorphous. Sorry, bleeding takes... The character takes 2 damage at the end of the turn. Alright, let's charge up. Let's draw 1. Let's apply Venom. Vulnerability. Vulnerable. Alright. And punch. And the turn. Yep, let's use that one. It has 6 blocks. Let's get this little bit of block and let's punch. And then dog. Quick one. Log diary. Gain 750. I don't know what that is. Parts of the Colosseum vessels. That warrant. Ready. Come on. You are an additional 25% of the winning battle. Alright, let's choose that warrant. Or maybe I will. Let's choose this one. Gain 10 coin after dispatching a monster. Or poison dart. Let's choose poison dart. Ah. Combat stance. Take a swing. I have 9 fuel left. Alright, let's choose this one. So let's Fisherman will curse me. And this will deal damage. Alright, let's block a little bit. Grenade deals 7 damage to all enemies. Alright, let's see that. Alright, that's on the turn. Cursed attack. Oh, okay. Let's use. It is. Let's pick a few cards. I can block 14. That's a bunch. This one. Let's end the turn. Damage 7, and it deals 7 damage. And if I use charge, 11. Alright, 7. Use 1 block. And that's end the turn. We have 3 punches. Blindfold randomizes the energy cost of all cards in the wall deck at the beginning of any battle. Holy Cross grants regeneration to the hero or an ally. Regeneration at the beginning of each turn requires 2 HP. Upgrade. And we can choose a new card. Focus. The character with this status will be the primary target for its opponents for 2 turns. Nutcracker. Deals 3 to a targeted enemy. 3 damage. Let's choose this one because it costs 0 energy. Let's see what's this unknown adventure means. We don't have a lot of HP. I might as well. Alright. The strange child. Passing by the ruins of an abandoned house on the riverbank. You hear quiet, bubbling sounds resembling singing, as well as tapping noises. You examine a pile of debris and bricks from which the sounds are coming. Slowly emerging from it is a child dressed in tattered rags who gazes at you. The creature's body and face are partially covered in scales. A pair of large, round, black eyes fixate on you. Without showing fear towards you, the creature approaches and extends its hands. What do you do? Throw some money to the creature. Examine what the monster was interested in. Extend your hand to the creature. Attack first. Let's examine what the monster was interested in. Scaring the creature away with your cries, you go to see what had piqued its interest. Prepared for anything, you peer into the pie and find materials in good condition. We got 2 stones. Or iron. Alright, let's refuel. We have 7. That's gotta be enough. Alright, so this costs 50 coin. Let's refuel. And we can only refuel 8. Or 10. At 10 at max, yes. Encounter with a character or an event. Let's go. As we need to restore HP. Cultist in the field. Passing by the farm at sunset, you see people dressed in animal skins. They are loudly laughing and shouting strange words as they light a large bonfire in the middle of the field and begin to worship the fire. What do you do? Attempt to stop the ritual. Turn around and cautiously go back. Lay low and see what happens next. Open the bird cage. Well, we definitely don't want to fight. Let's see what happens next. Unable to contain your curiosity, you hide behind large stones. After more strange chants, the villagers take out knives. Suddenly, each one slits their own throat. Without ceasing their laughter, they fall to the ground. Complete silence follows. The bonfire flares up twice as bright, and a horrifying monstrosity emerges from it. Okay. Well, let's use our Holy Cross. At the beginning of each turn, pick over a tree HP. Let's use poison dart. Intention what Satsuga is unknown. Let's take a swing. Let's use a grenade. Use a fire ice. Alright, we are blindfolded. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh, we regenerated. Feast metabolism. The character takes no damage from poison. Game over. Unfortunately, Leroy Price has died from the sustained injuries. Their journey ends here. Right. Later that day.
Head, it's good that you're here. We haven't been able to decipher the inscriptions yet. The ancient language specialist insists that these symbols don't resemble any known language. It's a dead language older than Sumerian. That's not all. We were fortunate to discover something very peculiar. Something inside the monolith emits low-frequency pulses in a binary rhythm. The nature of these pulses is completely incomprehensible to us.
Bad news, sir. The new recruit didn't return on time. I sent a search party to assist him. Unfortunately, when the search party found him, it was too late. He was already lifeless. We brought his body here to honor his contribution to our cause and bid him farewell with honors.
Poor soul. After death, his face froze in an inhumane grimace from the horrors he witnessed on his journey. Good folks, please prepare a pyre for the cremation of the unfortunate.
What's happening?
Take cover.
Is it over? I think we have nothing more to fear. I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at the face of the deceased. It's no longer distorted by an inhuman grimace. Perhaps, crazy as it may sound, the monolith absorbed all the horror he experienced.
Brain, your hypothesis is not crazy at all. My father wrote about it in his journals. This artifact consumes the fear and dreadful pain experienced by humans. In return, it provides immense power that can be harnessed. Didn't you just witness that?
Head, we need to study it in more detail before using it. We don't fully understand what we're dealing with.
Brain, look outside of the blood moon. Isn't that a sign? What if the monolith is our only salvation from a cosmic threat looming over this doomed town? What if we have to fight the elders? Fight the very gods? Gods whose mere thought drives the most experienced members of our secret society insane.
You can count on me. I'm with you to the end.
Alright, now we know what those cards are. Fear. From now on you will come across these cards on your next travels. So we got regrouping, gain 7 block, reduce vulnerability by 1, exhaust, gain Beastmaster 1, and Molotov. Apply burning to all enemies. If target is bleeding, then additional deals 4 damage. Confirm. We got tarot cards. Draw 1 card at the beginning of the hero's turn. Rusty knife. Apply poison upon damaging an enemy. And we got cold powder. Endorphins. At the start of the turn, the character gains 3 charge points. Max sec 5. Alright.